way to Jagalchi. We are going there. Ooh. They don't have it still. No. This is a new angle. Sorry about the mess. Originally, we were going to 85 because I had to go pick up a cake. And I also got some snacks with it too. The spicy sausage, the matcha taco bun. We decided to go last night and I had some issues with my card being charged twice, so I had to come back today to customer service to go ahead and fix it. And we walked around for a little bit just to see if anything new restocked, and it looks pretty empty still. Got to check out the bakery for a little bit to see what's there, but everything sold out unfortunately. It was pretty cool. I'll probably wait for it to die down before I like really go shopping in there. It's kind of too hectic, but it was pretty cool to see. I'm gonna film a matcha video today. So I'm gonna be making 2 matchas today. I'm gonna be making 1 matcha, 1 hojicha. But my friend recently just went to South Korea and she got me this cherry blossom latte from Muji. I'm kind of debating if I want to make a cherry blossom latte matcha cold foam or what, because I do want to try it by itself. I'm gonna go ahead and film that. Also, since we just came back from Santa Cruz, we just got this hoodie. It's the Santa Cruz 2.0. I've always wanted this. This is the back. It's pretty cool. I've always wanted this hoodie because I used to work at Chili's during my high school years, so I always wanted a hoodie like this and we always sold it, but I just never bought one. But it's actually a pretty cool hoodie, and I don't really have a burgundy hoodie either. I'm gonna film my matcha video now. I just wanted to show you guys that. I just finished filming the matcha and hojicha cherry blossom cold foam. This is the mess that we have. If you don't know, I use my stove to hold all my matcha stuff because I literally just have this one little corner here. I'm just gonna clean up a bit, probably eat some lunch, and then head out to drop off the cake. This is the matcha choco bun. Hi, Nami. Hi, Nana. Hi, Nana. Hi. We're in Japantown right now. I was looking for more matcha powders to get. So I haven't been here since like November. So we're just walking around on a Wednesday. Getting this one. They have this one. No way. Wait, that's so cute. This is so cute. Okay. This is. The cherry blossoms are kind of cherry blossoming. Spicy tuna with mayo, and then we also got the spicy unagi eel. This is yours. And then I also got just a iced matcha. This is pretty good. I'm gonna try the spicy unagi eel first. Ooh. And then this one's the spicy tuna with mayo. Then we also got the matcha mochi too. Since we went to Japantown, I don't really get to go to Japantown often, but when I do, my favorite store to visit for matcha powders and matcha accessories, as well as like chawons or any whisk that you want, my favorite one is Kohshi. That's in the west side of the mall. I was very excited to come back, and I always tell the owner that I come back every few months because it's so hard for me to go down there. The matcha powders that I got were from Kambayashi Shensho. The first one that I got was Biwa no Shiro for 40 grams for about $28. And then this one was the Gon no Shiro for about 40 grams, same price, $28. And then I also got a hojicha powder. And then I also got a hojicha powder for about 100 grams. This one is from Kagoshima. The owner is always super nice every time I come in. He's always very grateful that we made our way over to his store, and he's always really helpful. He actually told me that when I was first learning about other matcha powders, and this was before like the shortage and everything went crazy, he told me about Kambayashi Shensho and about how a lot of people don't give a lot of love to it. So the first one that I have ever tried was the Aya no Mori, and then the next one that I tried was Kanomi no Shiro. So very appreciative of how informative they are and how sweet they are. If you're ever going to be in Japantown in San Francisco, definitely go visit Kohshi. I also visited another tea shop. It's called Chato. It's also still in the same mall, part of the mall. So the first thing that I got, because it's going to be a while before I can buy any accessories and make my way over there, I bought a new matcha whisk. So I'm actually really excited to try this because I've been trying to get into more loose leaf teas comparable to just buying the tea bags. So I'm very excited to try this one. This one is probably going to be my more morning tea before I have my actual matcha, which is usually like my afternoon tea. I've been trying to switch up the ways that I drink up my matcha, and I've been trying to drink it less with milk. I also got two matchas from Chato. So I got the Aiwa no Zero. This one was about $50, so it's the more expensive one. This one is their premium version of it, and then it's for 30 grams. This one is about $30, and I got it for 30 grams. I'm actually really excited to try these two. Spoon. Hopefully I didn't put a lot, but it said to steep for about 90 seconds. My SD card got full and I was filming my green tea, but this is the green tea. I'm very excited to try it. I steeped it for only about 90 seconds, and then my camera died, or my camera got full, my SD card got full right when I started pouring. So it's very floral, very fresh, not bitter. It's like bitter, very kind of more on the astringent side, but I really like this. I think I'm gonna go back to Chato my next quarterly visit and try other loose leaf teas that they have, because I saw they had other ones, but this one struck my eye because I'm very into floral and refreshing taste right now, but in my matchas I'm really into the umami right now. So this is pretty good, and I got this in 100 grams. Right now I am back on my editor's chair. I haven't sat here in a very long time, and I actually took a break from doing any film content only because I felt like it was just very overwhelming for me to do, and being in that space and trying to be a creator in there. So I decided to take a step back, as well as other life events that were just happening, and I just felt like it wasn't the best time for me to really focus on. And since then I made the switch to go into matcha content because, again, big matcha girly, always have been, always probably will be. I'm very happy because I've always been a big tea person, and being in this space where you can literally just film something from home and be able to connect with other people around the world with this one thing that you like, it's very niche, but I love it. Everyone's super kind, everyone's super nice, and you learn a lot from other people. You get to meet a lot of people, and everyone's really been super nice. So I'm really happy that I found a space where I can just create for fun. But eventually I do want to get back into my film content. When will that happen? Who knows? But hopefully by me vlogging, it'll kind of spark that creation and love for it again. I just noticed that throughout the years of ever since like I got out of high school, I've always been kind of on and off with film content, whether I do want to do it, whether I don't. I think I always have a love for film, for movies, for cinema,
but sometimes I feel like I don't really fit within that space. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I feel like right now it's just not my time to focus on that right now. But I will be editing my video right now and we'll see how that goes, because again, I haven't really used Premiere Pro in a while, and I'm a big Premiere Pro girly, but I haven't used it in a while, so I'm happy to be back here. Happy Saturday. Today I will be doing a lot of my matcha stuff, so I'll be doing editing for it. I recently wanted to start reviewing matchas from the market since there's a matcha shortage, and I also wanted to make a video that's more accessible for people to make matcha and something for people to start drinking if they're beginners. So I wanted to start doing reviews on that just because it would have been really helpful for me when I started on my matcha journey and trying to figure out what flavors I liked, what brands to really try, and wanted to try something that's a bit more accessible for me to get and not too expensive. Hello besties. So I went out for a walk today. I was able to, what is on my forehead? I went on a walk today. I was able to film my matcha video and film the matcha review, and then I was also able to eat lunch. I didn't film this, but I had to clean some of my plants because it was growing some algae. So I had to clean that out today, and now I will be spending the rest of the day editing my vlog and editing my matcha videos. I always have a really hard time trying to edit on my computer because I've just been so adapted to editing on my phone. It's just more convenient. For anybody that doesn't know, I used to be a video editor and I did a lot of content around film. Hopefully I'll get back into that, but I think it's just because I haven't done it in so long, I'm kind of rusty. So we'll see how that goes. Hello, it is 8 o'clock. Last time I talked to you guys was about like 3. I spent the whole time kind of trying to figure out a new brand kit for my matcha videos and playing a lot with the fonts, a lot with the coloring, and how I kind of want my videos to go moving forward, just because I do want to try something new and I want to make use of my camera that I got, so why not play out the colors. So I just finished editing about 4 matcha videos and I have not touched my vlog yet. Maybe I will touch that tomorrow, who knows. But I did upload on my YouTube, trying to get used to uploading on 3 different platforms comparable to 2, and that's been kind of a hassle just because I know that you can schedule on YouTube. It's just I have to go through that process again of having to upload all my stuff and then like copy the description and make sure that I am uploading the right things. And yeah, so it's time for dinner. Let me show you guys what we made. And today's dinner is, oh my god, today's dinner is milfui nabe soup. It's my favorite type of soup to make because it's so easy, and you get your protein and you get your veggies and you can literally put everything in it. And the soup base is so simple. It's literally soy sauce, mirin. I put miso paste in there, and then just water. Oh, and also handashi flakes. I just get the not the flakes, handashi. I'll put a picture there. It's really good for when it's cold. So I'm about to eat dinner and then probably get back into this. So. Good morning, beautiful people. It is Sunday. I just woke up about 40 minutes ago. So right now it's 11:40. I woke up at 11 o'clock. I was supposed to wake up early to do a lot of my matcha content and do some of my chores around the house, but it's okay because everything can be shifted. Today's a very productive raw day. For breakfast, I'm going to be making longanisa and fried rice. I'm feeling very Filipino to look today. I have no eggs because eggs are expensive and I haven't been to the grocery store yet to buy any. I'm just gonna make longanisa and garlic fried rice because that's what I really need right now. These are probably the best longanisas I've ever had. I have no idea where my mom got it, but this is so good. It's very sweet, but it doesn't give you that longanisa aftertaste. Whenever I eat other longanisa, it gives you that, but this one, it doesn't give you. So I don't know what's in it, but it's good. And also too, I have frozen rice. This is kind of like my life hack since I'm always out and about. But what I like to do on the weekends is I like to cook like a batch of rice, so about like 4 cups, and then I'll put like about a scoop into saran wraps, and then I'll freeze it, and then when I'm ready to use it, I'll just warm it up in the microwave for about like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then you have fresh rice. Because it's gonna be stinky up in here, but like a good stink, you know? Period. I'm gonna turn off my vents for a second, but I am gonna make a matcha Americano. I have been loving matcha Americanos, and I actually just prefer to just drink it over water and just a shot of matcha. Some days I want something a little bit sweeter, so I'll just add a little bit of agave, but other than that, I am just drinking it straight up with just water, ice, and a shot of matcha. So that's what I'm gonna make today, just because I want something a little bit more refreshing. I kind of started doing those recipe videos maybe like once a week, because doing it daily, it's just a lot for me to do, especially with my schedule now. So I found that just making it with the water and ice, and then if I want something sweeter, adding agave is just like the easiest for me to do. And if I have milk, I make a latte, but majority of the time I just started drinking this in my awala, and then I bring that to work and I drink it. So I've been getting a lot of comments about my hair. Right now, my hair is naturally wavy and it's very thick, like super thick. So my hair color is kind of copper brown, copper red. I kind of lean more towards the copper browns. So I'm going to show you guys how I do my heatless curls. So I'm going to brush my hair out first. So after I brush my hair, I find my middle part. So since I already brushed it back, I'm gonna find my middle part. My mirror is right here. So I wash my hair about 3-4 times a week. So I'll wash it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. When I wash my hair, I use a colored shampoo and conditioner. The one I used to use is from Schwarzkopf, and it was the 777 and a brown one that I would mix together to give me a copper brown color, and that's what made my hair vibrant but also last a little bit longer. However, I switched it because they didn't have a 777 available on Amazon anymore, so I switched to another one. I will link that, show it here. I use that one, I believe, in amber brown or copper brown. It's not as vibrant as the Schwarzkopf one. I really like that one. I really wanted to find a better hair care, so most of my products, if not all of them, are either Korean skincare or Japanese skincare and Japanese hair care, because I noticed that anytime I use anything in the States, I break out really bad, my hair is damaged as hell, and it just doesn't work well with my hair, like at all. Like for all the times I've used something here, my hair is damaged, it's dry. But ever since I switched over to this, and I don't even need a lot of this, my hair soft, not that much split ends. I don't know what it is, but my hair like loves it. This one is the Anne Honey Extra Deep Moist Hair Oil. I use like half a pump, so emulsify it in my hands to kind of warm up the product, and then I'll run it through, and I'll switch over to the other side, and it smells really good. Then what I use is this heatless rod. I used to use my knee-high socks. Mind you, these were my knee-high socks, and I didn't get this until last year. I've been a heatless curl girly since middle school. I was a ride or die for heatless curls, and I still will be a ride or die for heatless curls. So I always try to find new ways to make it easier for me, and I don't have to use my socks constantly. It was clean socks, don't worry. I would always use my knee-high socks, or I would always French braid my hair, or I would always just put it up in a bun. But my least favorite was always the bun because I move around in my sleep a lot and it just comes apart. But this one and the knee-high socks, my favorite methods. I've seen a lot of people use this with clips. I don't use it with clips. What I do is I will tie the rod in my hair together for one side, and then I'll work on this side. I have a lot of layers, and a lot of people said this isn't really recommended for layers, but you can do it. Trust me, you can do it. So what I do is I grab a piece of my hair. I make sure that it's flat like this, and then I'll wrap it around here. Then grab more hair, so same process. And then wrap it here.
I will usually just wrap my hair around like this. Okay, and now I will grab my scrunchie right here and tie it to the ends. A lot of people say to do it when you have damp hair. I personally don't like to do it when I have damp hair, only because it creates really tight curls for me. When I do it dry and with oil, it gives me more softer curls, more softer waves, which I like. And then since this side is already tied, I will move on to this side. So that's what I mean, like you don't need the clip at all. And I try not to pull my hair like really hard. Like you really don't need to make sure it's like super secure. Only because like it hurts. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's like the way that I cut my hair, but this side like always gives me a hard time and like never. Okay, now that that is there. I'm extra because I'm a side sleeper, but what I do is with these two ends, I will literally tie it like this. So I can sleep peacefully, and then these little things are in my way, and then I go to sleep. But I do want to thank you guys so much. If you made it here to the end, I really appreciate you guys watching my first week in the life on this channel, and I'm super excited to see how this goes from now on, and I hope you guys are excited to see the next video. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.